Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening from whatever part of the world you're tuning in from. My name is Tracy Nauber, and I am your English expert for the IELTS exam. I'm beginning to have a lot of fun making these videos, I swear. I'm a postgraduate student at the School of Education in Trinity Western University, Canada, and I'm currently en route to a PhD in English. My academic training is on TESOL, that's teaching English to speakers of other languages just like yourself, and I used to mark the IELTS exam at the British Council. So my daily nuggets, they're designed to tell you some of the things that I usually would fail candidates for, and generally to help you stay away from them so that your band score is as high as you want it to be and you don't have to repeat taking the IELTS tests. Okay, so we are still on the reading module this week, and today I'm handling the topic cramming as a skill. So one thing I can say like for free is Nigerians are very good at cramming. So I think that personally I can cram, but I don't really like to cram. Maybe because I have a researcher's mind, so I like to read things to understand. For me, understanding is much more important than passing, like than excelling or getting high grades. But that's me. However, we're focusing on you in this video for your IELTS exam. So most Nigerians are very good at cramming because what happens when your brain crams is you are not reading to understand. You're reading just to capture linguistic data. You're just reading to capture the words, the phonemes, that's it. You're not trying to process the meaning of those words. You're just lifting it verbatim, word for word, and then it's coming out from the piece of paper and getting stamped in your head. So many students often cram because it's a lot easier. You just remember the information, then you go into the exam hall and then you regurgitate it. You just pour it out, basically vomit it, and that's it. After the exam, however, you don't remember what you've crammed. Most times you don't even understand what you've crammed. All you just know is you've taken this whole paragraph and put it in your head, and it's there for whenever you need to take it out. For the IELTS exam, it can work. I know that in my reading videos, I have been hammering on you reading to understand, because I always believe that when you understand, then you're in a better position to enter the conversation with informed knowledge. However, sometimes you can cram, especially if you realize that you're running out of time. So cramming would work for you in this way. When you've seen your questions and then you know what the question expects of you in terms of the answer that you should render. So as you read the text, you can go and pick up certain lines in it, like full lines. Maybe if your answers are supposed to be written out in sentences or parts of a sentence, you just go and cram those sentences. You lift them up from the piece of paper, stamp them in your brain. You don't have to understand what you're cramming, but you just lift it out from the piece of paper, put it in your head, and that way when you come into your examination answer sheet, you're just able to pour that out word for word. So cramming helps you save time. You'd often agree with me that when we read to understand, it takes some time for a lot of people, because you want to digest the text, you want to understand what it means, you want to recognize if there are sub layers of meaning within, you want to try to infer some sort of knowledge from it, you want to connect what you're reading with your lived experience, what's in your head. You kind of want to make sense of it all, and it takes time to make sense of it all. But if you're in an examination setting where you have 40 minutes to an hour to have your scripts turned in, you kind of want to hurry up and do it really quickly. You want to get it going, basically. So cramming can work for you in this way, when you just need to lift stuff and dump them in there because they are the correct answer and you don't have the time to try to figure out the meaning. I guess in this case, cramming can totally work for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Now, my IELTS training courses are ongoing for all 4 modules. That's for speaking, reading, listening, and writing. To register, all you have to do is just send me an email using English Expert for IELTS at theonlinelady.com. I'll take it again. English Expert for IELTS at theonlinelady.com. Just add your name and your phone number and I will come back to you with registration details. The IELTS exam is really easy to pass. I know this because I marked it at the British Council, so I'm in the best position to help you do things right. I hope that you trust me to work with you on this one. Remember that we're social. We are everywhere on social media as English Expert for IELTS, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes! Bye!